leather one than the cork.
What in the world, sorry honey,
no, sorry,
what in the world happened in Waco, Texas, we're not sure. Because when we opened this box for the Jumpstart, Dr. Nick, we said, and I quote, when we say this is going to be a thong style sandal from Spenco, you would never expect us to show you this. And clearly America agreed. An hour before we normally start shoe shopping, we introduced the shoe, and how many have been ordered, Sean? 1,600. Now, Sean used to go to the under 21 night on Sunday nights at Pulsation. So
wristband.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, let's do colors. And Courtney needs another color because we have one that's almost gone.
I feel like maybe I saw Deanna in this cork too. So we need to work on some other colors because we had a really popular Jumpstart, Dr. Nick.
1,600.
I'll go get another one. I'm going to go get another one.
Okay, hon. 1,600 ordered from the Jumpstart. I know my daughter's at a baseball game tonight, but this is like a Kara Tracy special who lives in your Spenco's D2. So like if anybody in my family's watching, snatch this. Why? This is brand new today. It's the only order of the year. We're not getting this back in stock. And we have it in all leather, which is incredible that this is a beautiful leather upper and man-made balance. And it is accepted by the American Podiatric Medical Association. And when you were in medical school, Dr. Nick, if somebody showed you this shoe and said, now, Nicholas, this is going to be accepted by the American Podiatric Medical Association, true or false?
Yeah, it would be like going back in time or something, or a space-time warp. I would not expect it.
No. No.
Not at all.
So, and there is that acceptance by a group of doctors and podiatric surgeons like Dr. Nick, who have to say that this is good for our feet.
It has to show research-based technology that is going to promote foot health.
Okay, so there you go. How many can you cram into your shopping cart? I found out they stop you at like 9, I think. So at least you can get every color. So if you want bittersweet, we have 650 left for the year. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're in the black. If you want it in the cork, 6 dozen, so I'm about to take it off the table. All mediums have sold out, just wides. Can you believe this is a Spenco moment? Because none of us can. If you want it in coral sands, that is perfect with my dress, there's only 470. If you want it in aquifer, which is also perfect with my dress, 650. And okay, so my stylistic, amazing fashion maven friend, Courtney, came out tonight, in that dress with a black heel. That's what you chose.
I did.
And so wait till you see Court in the black. We're down to the final 500. So Dr. Nick, we're going to let you take this away because we've already had 1,600 ordered. We're never getting it back in stock. It does come in medium and wide and whole and half sizes, meaning you can get a custom fit. But like, what are you guys doing? Like, I don't even know what to say.
Well, down in Waco, we've been creating orthotics for 50 years. So what's great about this is we've been able to incorporate this into our sandals, Jane. So, you may know us for the Yumi, you may know us for the Siesta and whatnot, but this is more of an elevated level, elevated design, a little bit more of a narrower fit for us, right? So I like to say it's a feminine, nice streamlined look. That nice leather balance upper, but then you see that beautiful cork design. That's cork wrapped around EVA, and what EVA is so special for is it absorbs a lot of shock. So on the footbed, you have that EVA. So what happens is a lot of times with this type of sandal, it's kind of heavy. This is very light, moves with you, but then the secret is our 360-degree full contact comfort footbed with our Revitalign technology that's built into every single one of these. So the second that you put this on, immediate break in time, right?
Arch support.
Exactly.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah.
And that same, can we run the video on this one?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because like this is the same thing we talk about in the shoes that don't look like this.
Right, yeah. Well, the deep heel cup, Jane and Courtney, that cradles and aligns your heel. Then as the foot comes completely down on the ground, it's met by a medial and lateral, meaning inside and outside orthotic grade cradling arch. That's what you're feeling, securing your foot as you push off and propel. And then we accentuate it with our metatarsal dome. That's an area in the area of the ball. That's an area in the ball of the foot, that green icon that you see, that's going to take stress off of the ball of the foot. That's full contact. That's what you see in the next graphic, which is our thermal graphic. And what I love about this, Courtney, is you can see on the left-hand side, that's a regular footbed that you're going to get. The inside of the arch and the outside of the arch isn't supported. And you can also see, like, the heel is not cupped. Ours full blue across the midfoot. When it's blue, that means there's relief of pressure.
Luckily, there's a box on set. And by the way, there is 45 minutes left at this price. Do you want to hear something, buddy? When I prepped my show yesterday, this was at a higher price, at like 7 o'clock last night. I love the fact that we said, let's do something fabulous for you. Let's give you a shoe. By the way, Cork just sold out. That's going to be at this show only at $51.84. When it pops up, it'll be $63. And worth every penny because it's a leather. Yep. Can we just go out on a limb and say the most fashionable thong shoe ever brought in from Spenco? Is everybody in agreement?
I agree.
That's great.
We're in agreement.
From you guys, that's awesome.
So we have an update. That was so funny when you did that to me last night. I was a guest with my studio park line, and Courtney's like, we have an update. I'm like, ah! Okay, so we started with 4,200, 4,100. 4,200. If you want bittersweet, there's $450 for the year or at this price, which goes up in 44 minutes. If you want the Coral Sands, $300 for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
If you want my favorite, that beautiful Aquifer, there's $450, and everybody loves the black as soon as Courtney came out in it. $150 left in black. I mean, we could have spent the whole time talking about the orthotic technology, but can we talk about this fashion?
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. It's elevated for us. And then the leather looks so beautiful. And then what I love about it, and like how we talk about going crazy, you know, I like the intricacies. I love that we took the Yumi toe post. That's one of the things. And this is the time of the season when patients come in and they're just on vacation for spring break and they have that irritation between their toes. That's where Spenco is so unique because the toe post is a measured anatomic height and it goes outward. But then what's directly against your skin is almost that neoprene or a wetsuit that you feel against it. So they really find the way to take the fashion that you guys love, but also put in the function that we love in Waco, Texas.
You didn't create a brand new shoe. Like I still see Spenco in when I look at that thong upper. That very much is like I could imagine that on the traditional, you know, lower outsole.
The Yumi,
and it's cool though. Because
if you think about it too, Courtney, like how we kept it. One thing that I love too is the actual width of the band. And how far back it goes. So we did. You're right. We took what works, and elevated it a little bit.
Super fashionable. Like we love our. We said, you know, we have the Coco and the Janie for, and then you know the Nikki. I think is going to be up for the guys. I think we're still doing it right next Christmas time. But like this is a shoe that I love my Yumis, and they give a certain vibe. But this is going to give you such a more elegant, updated vibe. And you're right. You can pick up a Cork Wedge that weighs so much, and this is so lightweight and so streamlined. And then if you're in between that medium and the wide and you sometimes need the wide, now we have the wide for you, right?
Absolutely.
In whole and half sizes. So let's do color update because we started with 4,200 and just to clock it backwards, you've got basically, how about those Phillies yesterday, by the way?
Look at them.
15 fronts.
Just hitting the heck out of the ball.
No.
The bank was on fire.
Woo! I love the.
It's a Phillies color.
I know. Here I digress. Deirdre's favorite story is that during the playoffs last year, when Bryce Harper hit that home run, there is like a center at Temple University that senses if there's an earthquake, and they literally had a seismic reading in South Philadelphia when he hit that home run.
I believe it.
I say that because we're talking about Phillies red, because now we're down to 3 colors. If you want bittersweet, $350. I love how Sean, our producer, chimes in a lot when I start talking about sports. We only have $350. It's like I'm here saying blah, blah, blah. It's like, what? If you want Coral Sands, $200. And look at what's left, these bright, beautiful colors. If you want Aquifer, we have $300. And we started with 4,200. We have like 900 left.
You know, if you were looking for the Cork, if the Cork sold out and you were like, oh, darn, I couldn't get my size. I mean, this is a pretty soft pink, but it's basically a neutral. Like, there's no pink in my outfit, and I can easily wear this.
Absolutely. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I would never have thought you went to Pulsations. I thought, like, you're way too young.
No, it was still around.
Wow.
And I mean, the 3 floors.
Who was Dr. Nick?
We're gonna Google it.
Yeah, there's layers of my life.
He's a man of mystery.
Peeling the layers.
Peel the onion. Peel the onion. Thanks you so
Dr.
much.
Nick.
Great to see you.
Love you. 40 minutes left, 3 colors left. just a few hundred in every color left, with this price going up at the end of the show, and it's the lowest for 3 months guaranteed.
My hometown club, we had 2. One was called Legends.
Okay.
And I won't say the other one because I don't know, it's kind of bad.
Is it bad?
It's
okay.
kind of bad, but.
There was another one called Discovery when I was in high school, and I used to do the Sunday night.
Yeah.
It was in, like, I don't know, Glen Olden, I think. And on Sunday nights, it was the same thing. They only served soda, and you could go and dance. But we used to call it Disco Very. Get it? Discovery, Disco Very.